Okay, welcome to my political life video blog, and here's my observation for you. Now, you know that CNN and MSNBC have in common. Oh, really, huh? Well, guess what? I have words of wisdom for you. In this whole things could be civilized about the comedians. Publicity harass Fox News. Yeah, Brian, kill me. All the comedians. What kind of a ridiculous thing you have in mind this time? Well, here's your worst nightmare. Because these two liberal comedians try to make fools publicity. See, Fox and Friends host Brian Kilmeade, because they're facing a tirade. Yeah, that's right, a tirade, or anyone else. So, well, you know it is so stupid. I have no objection whatsoever. Listen to this from sourced reports, from Twitter. And I bet you don't know what it is about this whole situation. It's a sham. Listen to this.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Watch out for the car! Watch out for the car! Watch out for the car! Everyone, this is Brian Kilmeade. He says lots of weird, kind of racist-y stuff on the news a lot. This is the closest personal advisor to Donald Trump, the Fox and Friends host, Brian Kilmeade. If you have anything you want Donald Trump to say, or do, tell this guy, because he's the only person in America that Donald Trump listens to.
Stop. You guys have no objection. You cannot do that. You cannot arrest things at a time like this. And that is a no-no. You know why? Because you two liberals are such a... liberal comedians trying to make fools out of, you guessed it, Fox News host Brian Kilmeade. And that is no way to do this. That's number one. Rule number two. You know what I'm saying. I'm saying about, you guessed it. Rule number two. I got words of wisdom for you. And I don't think everybody else can be civilized about this one. So you just said, MSNBC has a meltdown. Because after Trump, this is so absurd to me. What if I told you? What if I told you that you, MSNBC, had a huge problem with this mess? So, listen to this, because everything else can be civilized. Does Trump apologizes to? Yes, that's right. And let's try to analyze this. Chris Hayes wrote this, apologizing on the behalf of the American people. Then he says, holy crap, no, Chris Hayes, you don't have agenda on you, haven't you? You don't. Give me one good reason why you don't have agenda, MSNBC. Here's another one of your worst nightmares, and you may not believe this with your eyes and ears about this one. For a change. CNN, the liberal. So here's why CNN, the liberal, saying ain't so about all the liberal media hype, all that television thing. Don't you think you've gone too far as we're concerned? And CNN, the liberals' own Jeffrey Toobin, slams the door on those no good for nothing idiotic Republicans. And Democrats, in a huge rant Uh-oh. This is not looking good at all. Period. Period. Because everything else keeps it civilized. Listen to this from Jeffrey Toobin. Oh, God. Lord have mercy.
We just heard from Hillary Clinton a little while ago, a new interview with CNN's Christiana Amanpour. Let's get reaction from our experts. So Jeffrey Toobin, does she help Hillary Clinton or hurt Democratic candidates now 4 weeks away from the midterm election?
Well, let me just say in answer, I think Democrats are pathetic. They are afraid of everything. It's like, oh, we can't have Hillary Clinton talk because it'll motivate the Republican base. We can't have Barack Obama talk because it'll motivate their base. We can't talk about impeachment or it'll motivate their base. You know what?
No. You know what, Jeffrey Toobin? You're the one to blame. You're the one to blame, CNN the liberal. Try to outsmart Hillary Clinton. And in case you haven't noticed about Hillary Clinton, that Pat and myself analyzed this on his show, Pat Gray Unleashed. And you know why? Because you, CNN the liberal, and you, Jeffrey Toobin, and you, MSNBC, are pathetics. Especially, Alex Perez. Or should we say Tom Perez. Creature habits. Now, here's the bottom line. The bottom line is this. After all this liberal media bias, special people, buffoon hypes, and the Democrats will start feeling sorry for themselves, they can have their way. No. They cannot. No. You, stupid Democratic idiotic buffoons, and you, liberal media bias, special people, buffoons, need a wake-up call for once. And that's why Brett Kavanaugh has, confirmed. And Trump trashes you, trashes you, and slams all of you, Democratic idiots. And before you know better than this, of all this garbage of yours, CNN the liberal, because the moral of my political life video blog story is this from, you guessed it, President, and what about, you guessed it, what about this? Here's your worst nightmare. All the Me Too movements has gotta stop. And so it ain't easy to do these things. And you call this CNN reaction to those liberal protesters calls the M word about this. Here's Kate Baldwin. Listen to this, because CNN upsets. Too bad, CNN liberal. You're just being upset, haven't you? Listen to this.
After weeks of debate,
Forced to endure. I must.
Campaign, Trump refused to apologize after mocking a disabled reporter for saying.
And you know why? I want you to listen to this. Because the moral of my political life video blog story is this. Is this from President Trump? Tells it like it is. Gives you a warning. Listen to this.
On behalf of our nation, I want to apologize to Brett and the entire Kavanaugh family for the terrible pain and suffering you have been forced to endure. I must state that you, sir, under historic scrutiny, were proven innocent.
See, I told you. You, CNN liberal, you feel need to be hurt. And what about those no good for nothing liberal media bias, special people, buffoons, smurfs, idiots, and those stupid Democrats, especially Maxine Waters? Keep it for the faith. need to stop this nonsense once and for all. And why? Because, why? I'll tell you why. Because all of you idiots are up to no good. Period. Up to no darn good. And then over putting those bagels inside your front lawn, as far as we're concerned. And you know why? Because you know better. All of you liberal media by special people, buffoons, smurfs, and the rest of your stupid Democrats are no better. And most of all, you're up to no good. That is why Trump gave you a warning. If you do that, if all of you do that again one more time, guess what? Your life, all of you liberal media bias special people, buffoons, smurfs, and those rest of the stupid Democrats, especially you, Chuck Hughes, Schumer, and Nancy Pelosi, and all the rest of you. Your life is your life is calling, and your life is now. So that is all I can say. Now get the hell out of here before I will trash you first. And that makes me feel good from now on. Anyways, that's my political life video blog story, and I'm sticking to it.